Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Multiplied content, and today we are taking a look at probably the world's first tier 4 Ghost Rider in Alliance Battle Legend with max build. And now I know a lot of people have been thinking about Black Bolt comparison and how good he's gonna be compared to Black Bolt because Black Bolt is very OP. Although the uniform is a 1 year old uniform, we are getting the Black Bolt uniform on sale once again. You can get it, but the fact is that this guy actually has a brilliant rage and Black Bolt has a mighty rage. So there is no comparison, but what I will do is they have the max build, similar builds to each other. What I will do is I'll add a mighty rage ghost black bolt run right before the ghost wire run in alliance battle because today is universal mail, and we will compare through that because usually about if you give like a brilliant to black bolt or most of the characters, there is about a million increase in every, like I think almost every character. So we can say whatever black bolt gets, we will definitely get 1 million more or something with the brilliant. So this is going to be the team up that we will use ghost rider with. This is the best one. Now Robbie raise because Robbie actually gives also go fire resist. You get all these bonuses. You also get an extra fifth skill, which is the best skill for Ghostwire because it's an instant cancel skill. And Robbie himself gives 60% fire resist to Ghostwire, some fire damage, and then we have the flame allies, more fire damage and fire resist. So he's gonna be the best support for this guy. Obviously Ghost Panther is unbeatable. Now this guy needs the tier 4, and the tier 4 is where he really shines. Tier 3 you might not see a lot of stuff. So let me just talk about the rotation first. So I'll just switch to medium. He is definitely covers the whole arena with the high graphics, so yeah, play accordingly. First skill is kind of useless. Second skill is the V-pad skill, so if you move, although you do lose damage, you can use it to sometimes collect balls or something. Otherwise he does this time of damage. Third skill is actually a delayed cancel. The animation is pretty amazing. It has a lot of hits, as you can see. So right after the iframe signal right here, you can cancel, and you can see you will still get the damage, the chains and everything. Fourth skill is where it gets insane. He got a freaking chainsaw this time, covered in fire. So that's pretty amazing actually. He got a freaking chainsaw. You don't cancel that. That is the main skill where you want to proc on. The fifth skill is pretty nice. He has a tornado. Remember from the Ghost Rider's original movie? It's instant cancel. You can just tap it, cancel that, and you will still get the whole damage. There is a freaking flying skull on top of that. So the rotation will go 5 instant cancel, 3 delay cancel into 4. Or you can go 3 delay cancel, 5 instant cancel into 4. In the ABL though, ABL run, what I'll do is I'll instant cancel 2-1 also for the spam and to charge up the tier 3 skill and tier 4 skill. Okay, that's the whole rotation. Tier 3 skill is exactly the same, so you can cancel that right here after the chains, or if you can, like if you really want to run the tier 3 skill slight delay, you can, but I think this one is gonna be a better one. Again, second skill is gonna be helpful, but anyways, let me just show you the stats, the cards and everything, then we'll go. So these are how the cards look like, this is how the swords look like, and then theme, we actually have a max theme on this account. So Ghost Rider has basically everything. So if he doesn't do insane with this, he will never do insane with any other accounts. So just trying, it's definitely a maxed Ghost Rider. We have the energy attack. We can change it to elemental damage, but I think elemental damage will be better for Ghost Rider or other characters. But energy attack, Ghost Rider is still energy, so it still work. It will not be a big difference. So we'll start off with a Black Bolt run with a Mighty Rage. Now remember, Black Bolt only has one support on the Universal Mail Day because Nova does not work because he's a villain character. Okay, so he's only have one support, and with Thanos, that is the best team up basically for all seasons. And like really kind of stupid, but also weird enough, I was scoring more on the Snare season compared to what I'm scoring on the Shock season. Although Black Bolt does have Shock on the third skill. Now Black Bolt's damage and everything can definitely vary depending on if Surtur stays when you use the tier 4, because Cable being the best striker, Surtur needs to stay at one place for Cable to actually deal the total amount of damage. Otherwise you definitely lose some stuff. Anyways, This run was not the best, by the way, for my Black Bolt. I only did one run, just wanted to do a quick one, just so that I can show you about the difference as I can make. But honestly, Snare season, the score is even higher for Black Bolt. I don't know how, I don't know why, but that's how it is. I gotta try the same way I played the Snare season, but I think it's still fine and it still works. So I don't think it's gonna make a big difference. Now look at that. He moved, no damage from cable, we're gonna lose points. So this is why Blackboard can be like, he's amazing, but the score that you get will vary depending on this. So you can see I'm at about 7 million, just over 7.2 after the light. If the cable would have hit, like really hit Surtur on that tier 4, it would have been about 200k, maybe 400k or 300k higher. Absolutely, cable makes that much of a difference. So maybe like 200k at least. So definitely that is the decider for Black Bolt, sadly. So anyways, we will go through the second rower. He's amazing actually. Like, they're still selling the uniform. It is on sale at the moment, 1750 crystals. I got the uniform as just like most of the people last year, and this was definitely really worth the uniform. The uniform is definitely disgustingly strong. I think one of the best uniforms ever made in the Marvel feature fight. Literally from 0 to God mode for Black Bolt. So let's see what we can do here. So we have the second light coming. Now this is why I feel I might have missed it, because I saved, like I don't know, I was just running around. I wanted to make sure I have the tier 4 skill available and blah blah blah. So I'm not exactly sure if I'm playing him the way I should have on this season. Maybe you guys can tell me if there were any issues with the light timing and skill holdings, so you guys can let me know. Although this was an okay run, I would say, absolutely can go higher. So yeah, this was about like what, almost like 12 million run, I think. That's what we get. So about 12 million with Mighty Rage Black Bolt. I have scored 12.6 million on the Snare season with the Mighty Rage Black Bolt. 12.6, okay, 12 on this season. We can do more. Ghost Rider now. So as I said, I will start. The co-op skill gives you extra 5th skill, so I'm trying to use it with the rotation. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to try the, just trying to get the proc on the 5-4 every single time. Although this run, you will see in the end, I really messed it up and something happened. I don't know what happened, but still it really worked out. It was the best run I've actually had so far with this Ghost Rider, and I have no idea why. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what exactly is the best way to make points with him, because like it's going good and all, he works fine, he is easy to play, but the weird skill cooldown, as you will see, I'm gonna, like, I think, yeah, I'm gonna collect that. So the weird skill cooldown on the 3, 4, 5 really holds him back, and I don't like it. I hated in the previous uniform. I still hate now. We will save the tier 3 skill for the light phase, and this was great because look at that. The ball was very close. You need this kind of ball if you really want to score more with Ghost Rider. Okay, you need the ball closer to Surtur when you do the tier 3 rotation, when you start the phase. That's when you make the most points. I've tried otherwise, and honestly the score drops a lot if you don't have the close balls. Sadly, that is an RNG thing you cannot control, and you can, like, almost 7.7 we had after done with that light. So that was pretty amazing. I really had a really nice proc and run, the timing of the ball and everything. So that's how it is. And the good thing is that you don't have to save the tier 4 for Thor. It just really gets you, like, just don't break the rotation and you will get it. So always try to use the tier 3 skill in the beginning if you have that. As you can see, we are gonna touch almost 9 million at 1 minute left, which is not a bad score, but still I do think that there are some loopholes. Again, as I said, the weird skill cooldown, the third skill is available already, but I tried to, like, spam it. It was a bit bad, and now see what happens. Okay, this was the crazy part. So I'm gonna use the tier 3 skill. Okay, that worked out pretty nicely, this rotation. Once I start the light right here, now see what happens. So What I thought was that I will go and I used the fourth skill mistakenly. I forgot to use the fifth skill. I used the fifth skill later on. He dashed out, and then he cancelled my fourth skill right here again. And still look at the score. Look at the score. He did all that, and my score and everything. I still got the best score with my Ghost Rider. Still, I don't know why, I don't know how, and I have no idea what is happening right now. So I am sure that's 13 million almost with Ghost Rider. I think he has potential for 13.5 to 14 on this very account with the exact same build. But now, about Black Bolt. So he got like 12 million. Snare season he gets about 12.6 or something. So snare season with a brilliant should be about 13.6, I guess, 13.5. This season, let's take 12. He will get about 13. So until I find a better way to score with Ghost Rider, I would say Black Bolt and Ghost Rider are about the same at this point. Unless you really find the way to score with Ghost Rider, and that is with the theme. Black Bolt has no themes. He's only getting, I think, few buffs from the themes and everything because the ignore dodge and everything maybe. But in humans, I think we don't have anything for Black Bolt. And this guy, I'm still learning him. I still need to figure out what's the best way to score him. And I do think that he's gonna be meta once I figure him out. Absolutely will be about 500k, maybe a million more than Black Bolt. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think about Black Bolt versus Ghost Rider. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.